Hey, what's up guys? Toby here. Today I want to show you a little entrance website animation done with Breakdance, so let's dive right in. We start with a blank canvas in Breakdance. I already set up most of the global settings like brand colors and typography settings, so I think we're good to go. At first we need a header builder element. Inside this element we need our logo, so we add an image element and insert our logo. And then we need a navigation, so we get rid of all elements inside our navigation, so we only have one link in there. And duplicate this one and rename it to service about us. And we also want a button in there, so button secondary is a little bit too big. So let's go to the global settings and change this a little quick, size small. All right. Border 2. Okay, typography, we need 1 rem in here. And also some border radius. Nice. We also want some spacing on top, so let's add additional spacing, maybe 45 pixels for now. All right. Save and open the front end view. All right. Now let's add another section. And inside this section, we add a text element. Let's center this, a vertical, align center, and maybe we reduce the font size a little bit here, 0.8 rem, 0.9, oops, 0.9. All right, then let's add a heading element. And reduce the width. Like so. Then we add, oops, that was wrong, a button. And we add a gap between each element inside our section right here. So let's add maybe 45 and a bit more for this element. this should be our H1 tag. All right, so let's save it. This is what we got so far. All right, looks good. Now we add another section. Inside this section, we add a background gradient. And at this time, you're not able, you cannot use global colors inside a gradient right here, but this will be fixed with the next release, with the next version of Breakdance. So for now, I have to go in here and copy this color code and add it here. And the second color will be our background color here. So we add this. And I want a really sharp edge between those colors. So I remove the space between the little dots here, just like that. All right. And now I want to insert an image again. Our main image. And we need some border radius in here, maybe 35. Then let's add a div, just the empty div. And inside this div, I add a heading element. Maybe H3. Typography, white. All right, let's move this image in this div also. All right, and we call this animation. The heading needs to be above the image, so I add position absolute. Bottom, what do we got right here? Maybe 2, 3, 2, 1.8, and left 1, maybe like that. And maybe I adjust the gradient a bit. Bring it a little bit more to the top end. Yeah, like so. All right, then let's add another section below the image section. Background, our dark red color, and then we add a div inside. this section. Inside this div, we need a heading. What was this? This was H3. Let's do H3 over here, and maybe this. Just like so. Color, we need white, so maybe not. Not 100% white, maybe. Something like that. Let's add it to the global colors a little quick. Now we can go here and add it as a global color, and then save. Now we're still inside our div element, inside our section, and we want to add another image in here and grab our branding element, the 3 little dots right here. Then we select our div element, go to layout and gap and add maybe 25, maybe 30, better. Maybe we add something like that. And then we go to size and reduce the width over here. Maybe something like that. Also add some text in here. Or, okay, I don't want to reduce the opacity right here. I animate this layer later anyway, and maybe we add some opacity scrolling animations later. So I leave it at just the white color without reducing the opacity. And let's add a text element inside our section, not in the div this time. Oh no, just a regular text element. And inside, let's add some text in here and reduce the width of this element also, maybe something like that for now. And I think we need to change the typography settings, body font. From 400 to maybe 300. Yeah, that's better. And we also want to change the line height settings to 1.6. I think that's better. And now we save it again. Go back to our section element right here and to layout horizontal space between. And now we add some spacing to each side. Maybe, oops, that was wrong. Maybe 125 to each side. All right. Just changing the H1 tag. I want the H1 to be 500. Font weight, and the other one's 400. So now we need to change the width of this element again, just like that. All right. Maybe I'll change the font size of this text here to 0.9, 1.2, yeah, just like so. Just like that. All right. I think this is our setup for now, and we can start adding animations to our elements. And I think we start with the header first. So I want to add some animations to each element in here. Maybe slide down with a little delay, and then the Main headline. Also, we add some entrance animation, maybe simple fade, and maybe 250. Something like that. And the button also, let's slide up for this one. And let's add maybe 400. All right. That's a little bit too long. Maybe 550 and 250. All right. Maybe the button just a little bit earlier. Also, all right. Nice. All right. Now let's select our animation div right here. So let's add a scrolling animation to our animation div. We add scale, and now we have to try different values to check which one works good. So maybe 1.3 to 1 and 1, maybe not right from the beginning. Maybe 1.6. Maybe 3, and no, I don't like this. So let's just add some spacing, some padding to the no, not that was wrong. To the section. Oh no. Right here. That was right. Scrolling animation, scale. Just like that. Okay, we need to adjust our gradient again. Right here, so and maybe we don't want to scale this to 1, maybe to 1.2 or 1.4. Let's see. Yeah, that's better. I like that. All right. Now let's select the heading element inside our animation div. And we add some scrolling animations as well for this element. Maybe we add some vertical positioning. Maybe let's go 100% to 0 and then start from the beginning. I like that. And now we have some overlapping issues right here on the bottom. So we select our animation div, search for overflow and add hidden. So it's hidden. And now we add some opacity as well, maybe 0 to, oops, that's the wrong element. My fault right here. Select the heading element, scrolling animation, opacity from 0 to 1 in the middle. And now we have this little animation. Now let's add some animation to this div on the left side here as well. We use an entrance animation here, slide left, and for the text element we use an entrance animation, slide right. Maybe let's add a little bit more spacing up here. And this animation here needs to finish a little bit earlier. Okay, let's adjust our main animation div here again a little bit. I want to reduce the scaling effect a little bit. And here is our little entrance scrolling animation built with Breakdance. I hope you liked this one. Hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe.